Yo, what is going on, guys? This is failing YouTuber Marvin, and I have to guess today another YouTube gameplay. The gameplay you guys are going to be watching in the background today is a 36-1 TDM on the map Vertigo using the M8A1, where I joined late and my team already had 9 kills. Probably would have dropped the 40 bomb. We did get 45 likes on the last commentary, and that's why I'm bringing you guys this beast gameplay today. Yet again, if we get 45 likes on this video, another beast gameplay will be shown in the next commentary. So I asked on Twitter today if you guys wanted to see a video today, because I have work today, and a lot of people said they wanted to see it. You know, they liked the tweet. I think I said like this tweet if you want to see another one. So I will be bringing you guys a story today. It's been a really long time since I've done a story on my channel, maybe a month or two even. I don't know, it's been quite a while. But anyway, this is a pretty quick story and I don't have a whole lot of time, so let's just get right into this. So I was considering putting a quotation marks around the stealing word in this title, but I feel like I'd have to like spend even more time in the title explaining it, and it would be too long of a title, so I just left it like that. I personally don't consider the stealing really. I mean, I kind of am 50-50. It kind of is, kind of isn't, but some people do consider it stealing, so I just decided to put that in the title. Hopefully you guys don't find it misleading at all. I'm going to do my best to explain this, okay? So, we have these vending machines at our school. I don't go to school anymore, by the way, guys. I'm graduated now. This is an old story from when I used to go to high school. This was my senior year. So anyway, we'd have these vending machines. We have 2 vending machines that produce soda. You know, you can get like Mountain Dews and stuff from it, and it's $1.50 for those. And then you have 2 other vending machines that you can get foods from, and they're different prices depending on what food you get, you know? And these are the type of vending machines that have that kind of spiral thing, the spiral kind of hook thing. I'll throw a picture up on screen if I can to try to illustrate it better for you guys, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it from Google Images. We'll see though. And anyway, you know, like I said, they're different prices. So I've been ripped off a whole lot of times from these vending machines. You know, you put $1 in, you punch in the thing, and it just gets stuck on one of these hooks. It should have come out, but it didn't. So eventually, we all kind of learned to just shake the vending machine when this happened, and we also kind of learned that you could shake the vending machine even if you don't buy something, because it's just kind of loose in the vending machine. And I can kind of see why you'd consider this stealing, because, you know, if someone leaves their bike out, leaves it unattended, and then you decide to grab it and drive off with it, I mean, sure, they didn't secure it, that's kind of their own fault, but it's also your fault because you went and took it. Now, personally, I don't consider this so much of a bad thing, because you're kind of undoing the wrong, because let's face it, that's bullshit. You put $1 in the vending machine, they should have the vending machine in working condition so that it actually gives you your food, because, I mean, let's face it, vending machines are bullshit in general. Vending machines are a straight-up scam. I'm gonna go on a quick rant here, okay? You can buy a bag of potato chips, I know it's half air, but a big bag of potato chips for like $3 at the store, right? But then the vending machine, you're gonna need like $10 worth of food to actually match up that same amount. And yeah, I get it, kind of convenience and stuff. It's easier to get, but it's bullshit. There should be literally 0 error in that bag of the potato chips if you're gonna be paying a full $1 for that shit. I don't know, man. I think that's really dumb. It should either be 50 cents or a bigger bag. I just think that's dumb. And they're just kind of a rip-off in general. Now, here's my deal, right? They don't have any kind of maintenance on these, apparently, you know? They don't ever really fix them when they're having issues. Now, you're clearly getting enough money from these hungry teenagers who aren't getting enough from their school lunches that are going to these vending machines, and you know, they are buying Mountain Dew so they'll stay awake. You clearly are getting enough money from all of these people that you could be fixing these vending machines when they have an issue. For example, the soda vending machine has a problem with putting coins in, or it did for quite a while. I guess they fixed it eventually, but it took them a really damn long time to do it. So eventually, the soda machine came to the point where you couldn't put coins in at all, and it's $1.50 for a soda, so you put in $2, and then you're expecting your change, right? You're like, $2, you know, let's get my 50 cents back, got my soda all set, right, baby? And then, I don't know why I said baby, but, yeah, you would pay your $2 and no change. And you get ripped off, and that stays in. So the next person goes in and buys a soda from the vending machine, pays $1, and then they're all set. Is that fair? I don't think that's very fair to me. Now, don't get me wrong. It would happen to me where I'd get a soda for a free $1 occasionally. Most of the time, I'm just losing out on my 50 cents just because I wanted a damn soda so I stay awake. I think that's bullshit. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but the food vending machines, oftentimes the food would just get stuck on that latch and the hook, and it just wouldn't really come out. So what we would do, we eventually learned to kind of shake the vending machine. Sometimes we have to shake it really hard. At some point, my friend shook it so hard that it came unplugged from the wall. That was kind of bad. He almost got in big trouble for that. We would just shake the vending machine and, you know, it would come out. So that was a good thing. So eventually we just started shaking it just to get food out that was already kind of hanging a little bit loose. And we would do this for quite a while. You know, we'd normally make sure our teacher wasn't around, because it can damage the vending machine if you're not careful, especially if you shake it too hard. If you're really not careful, if you're a real idiot, you could end up knocking it over, which would get you in so much trouble. It never actually happened, though, because, you know, we're careful. We have it on both sides, grabbing it with both hands. But anyway, one of these days, I was going for some food. You know, I decided, hey, I'm kind of hungry. I don't don't have any money in my wallet at the moment, you know, poor old Marvin, and I'm hungry. It's like, you know, near the end of the day, it's a long bus ride home, I'm kind of hungry, I want some food, right? So I go over and I see the beautiful Oreo cookies hanging loose in the vending machine. I'm like, you know, I just need to shake this, and it wasn't as loose as I thought, so I shake it for a full minute or two, and it's not coming out, but I notice it's getting looser, and then I notice another food is getting looser, so I just keep shaking it, and after another minute or two, both of them drop, and I'm like, oh baby, all set, jackpot, I got 2 free foods from the vending machine instead of 1, right? And then one of the teachers comes up behind me and says, well, Marvin, what are you doing? You know, you didn't pay for that, did you? And I'm like, no, I didn't pay for it, but I mean, I've gotten ripped off before. And he's like, oh, you need to take that back to the office. And I'm like, I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, I told him yes, obviously, right, because I don't want to get in big trouble, but I was kind of thinking about it, I'm like, you know, I could go back to the classroom, I could not, also, I could have told him I paid for it, let's be honest here, guys, I'm an honest person, I don't do that kind of thing, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Anyway, I took those back to the office, and then, you know, he asked me after that, you know, did you take it back? I'm like, do you see them in my hands? Yes, I took it back, and it's a good thing I did, because I could have gotten in big trouble if I didn't, obviously. And then, when I saw a guy in the hallway, he actually asked me, another student, he was like, you really actually took that back to the office instead of just eating it? I'm like, yeah, I probably would have gotten in trouble if I didn't. So anyway, that's pretty much the story for today. Let me know with a comment down below. Do you guys think that's stealing? If you kind of shake the vending machine, do you think that's straight up stealing? Do you think that's, I don't know. Like, I personally think, you know, the vending machine has bullshitted me out of my money so many times to the point where it's just like, I don't know, almost Robin Hood, like take from the rich, give to the poor. I'm the poor, the vending machine is the rich. And it's just like kind of making up for the wrong of the vending machine ripping me off almost. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about it. I guess technically it is still stealing. I mean, my teacher was talking about in a lesson how, you know, some people are like, oh, if it's less than $5, it's not stealing. But, I mean, technically, when people shake the vending machine and get something for free, it's stealing. I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't really do it after that just because I knew I would get caught, or I thought I would, because, you know, I'm just that kind of unlucky person to get caught. And, you know, I really should have just stopped while I was ahead, because one thing dropped. They didn't actually drop at the same time, but when I got the one item, I kept shaking because I'm seeing the other ones loose. I should have just taken it and gone on my merry way. I would have been all set. But anyway, leave a comment what you guys did and didn't like about the video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Follow me on social media. Links will all be down below. And have a sexy day, guys.